Thanks for joining me, everyone. In this video, I'm going to highlight two epic mods for you guys. In order to grind for the epic mod Torpedo Launcher Reload, you have to use a destroyer. And my destroyers are always going to be a gunboat. Absolutely love them. Don't get me wrong, torpedo boats are fun, but I just prefer getting up close and personal and gunning that enemy DD down. There is a very odd satisfaction with that only a gunboat can provide. So I looked at my choices that my top gunboats would be Fletcher, Gearing, Black, Cobb, all great gunboats. The thing is all of those have quite a bit less reload in compared to Somers. So I figured, you know what? 4 turrets, all double-barreled, 3 turrets loaded with torpedoes that can provide a great area of denial. I said, you know what? Let's give this one a go because it has been a while since I played it. I decided let's just do a couple dry runs to see if I'm really going to be able to notice that much of a difference. So this is my first run out. Again, been quite a while since I've even messed around with this ship, and I tell you what, it definitely packs a punch. It smacks. Those 4 turrets, double-barreled, really go ahead and pack a punch. And as you can see, we got lucky, clipped him with 1, he's leaking, and here we go. First salvo, take a good chunk off, knowing he's backing up. Let's go ahead and finish him off and send him back to port.
We've sunk an enemy destroyer. Off to a great start.
Love the sound of that. Getting that first blood, I'm telling you, that's another reason why I push those caps. Absolutely love it. So in this next clip, I thought this would be fun to share because getting a specific medal, actually several specific medals, in order to get the supremacy is a bit difficult. There's very specific medals that are required. And right here, detonation. So I just helped my guy out on getting a detonation, and that one is definitely a little bit harder to get than your average one. So I just felt that was kind of cool. They're a very rare medal for someone to get. So in this one, this is going to be the first battle that I decided to go ahead and equip that mod to Somers. And this, coming off the bat, I absolutely love this with the 3 turrets of torpedoes, just letting them loose. I usually have a good idea where a DD is going to be sitting, and lo and behold, there he goes. First blood in a depth strike. He had no idea what was coming. And we set that up, and look at that. Boom. So we're going to keep trying to dominate this side, and we're going to go ahead and get some more torpedoes off. And this is really just showing you guys Somers is an excellent choice for this particular mod. But of course, if you're going to put it on a cruiser or a battleship, this is going to be completely irrelevant. But nevertheless, if you are looking at putting this on a destroyer, I strongly suggest Somers. But again, anything you put this mod on is going to really benefit it. I just would not go with a DD that already has a 2-second, 1-second, really low reload, simply because the benefit of those epic boosts are gonna be almost negligible. It's gonna give you a little bit, but just not the same as if you got Somers, or another destroyer that has a higher reload than those rapid fire ones. It's really gonna help and benefit that. And as you can see, we went ahead and dominate this side. So here is where I decide, you know what? Enemy team is kind of melting. I want to go ahead and get this epic mod to at least boost once, right? Before one battle. I mean, my first game out, it's got to happen. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and try to get into a gun battle with this cruiser. And as you see on the mini map, we got a battleship coming over nearby, so he's going to lend a hand from afar. Nevertheless,
I need intelligence data.
I was kind of hoping, hey man, could you spot for him? But I'll just play peekaboo in and out of the smoke for a little bit, just trying to, there we go. He got me detected, and there is no hiding at this point. So let's go ahead and full throttle and just go ahead and start firing and get the guns going. And as you can see, he got himself beached, and that's going to allow us to put some distance between me and that cruiser. So keeping with this epic series of trying to provide you guys with some tactics that I use, I'm going to go ahead and do the exact same thing through this video. So I am putting enough distance between me and that cruiser. Either A, I want his sonar or radar to get either A, ran out, or B, that distance that he can no longer detect me. Now, if you were looking at the mini map, you can see that our DD is keeping him spotted, so that allowed us to dip back behind this smoke wall, and we can go ahead and start raining down those shells on him. And you can see his attention is actually over there, and we're just going to keep firing and trying to get this thing leveled up. We're at 35. Here we go. Come on, let's go. Shoot, shoot, shoot. He's turning. There we go. Got a fire going. Getting close. There we go. Quicker reload of main battery, and we got ourselves a high cal. So that was the first battle and the first time that I was able to get that boost activated. So now in this battle, I was able to actually get it pretty darn close to being maxed out. But I wanted to, again, keep with tactics and show you guys, push the cap, flush out those enemy DDs. So if you notice, I had him spotted. I did not stop. I did not pop smoke. He was heading away from me. So once he popped his smoke, guess what? It is a magnet for torpedoes. As soon as you see a DD pop smoke and he's camping, dump those torpedoes in there. It's either going to do one of two things. You're either going to flush him out, or you're going to go ahead and connect on those torpedoes and you get yourself a death strike. Absolutely love it. And keeping with more tactics, you can see another DD sitting in the smoke. And we're going to go ahead and unload all of our torpedoes. We're going to try to stagger them off to where it's going to minimize the amount of gaps that he can try to escape. And you can see on the mini map, we got another DD pushing him on the other side, dumping more torpedoes. So he is definitely getting flushed out of his smoke. And luckily, this guy did not get hit by a single torpedo, but he's going back to port regardless because he got flushed out. We're all whittling him down, and there we go. That's 3 DDs down. I assure you, if you flush out DDs and you get these guys back to port as quickly as possible, you're basically ensuring that your team is going to pull off the win. So now I know that every DD on this side is completely wiped out. There's nothing I can do about the DD all the way over at Cap A. So here's where I know I'm safe to pop smoke. There's no way torpedoes are going to just be strolling in here from a rogue DD. And this way we can go ahead and focus on those guns. George is parked. He's trying to get backing up. And he is just perfectly sitting there for us to just chip away at. And we're going to go ahead and get that first boost. Come on. There you go. Quicker reload of main battery. I love that effect. I absolutely love it. And we're going to keep chipping away. Left and right. Just trying to gun this guy down. We're going to use every bit of our smoke. And yep, I'm parked and loving it. Now take notice of the shell hits. You'll see that there are ones that are breaking, and then there are ones that are getting through and actually connecting to make damage. So it is going to count all of them. Bounces, breaks, you name it. As long as your shells are hitting a target, there you go. You're going to get an epic boost from those shell hits. Now, take into consideration, there is a max that you can get these up to, which is going to be the 5th boost is going to be your max. So if you notice on the mini map, our DD went ahead and took out that last rogue DD. He's up taking care of the other cruiser, and we are just free to sit on our last smoke and literally rain down fire upon Massachusetts. So, you know, he's not liking this. We got out of our smoke. We get tagged by a little secondary. And we're just going to get back in our smoke and keep firing away. We definitely want to try to see how much we can get this reload down to. And I can tell you, I've already noticed a difference. There we go. Third boost. And you can see that reload dropped under 4 seconds. So this main battery mod is definitely going to stay on Summers for me, because it now makes it more of a viable gunboat with that lower reload. So I can't wait until I'm actually able to get this thing maxed out. But as you can see, we got 3 boosts, and we're just going to keep chipping away. Shell after shell hit. You know that guy is just like, God, he is pissed. Just getting chipped away. He's backing up. I've been in your boat, brother. By far. I've been sitting there fighting and just literally getting hammered by everybody because I'm the last one standing. So it's part of the game. Gotta love it, guys. And as you can see, we're just going to keep chipping away, and bam! We got that 4th epic boost. We're going to go ahead and keep pushing. Who cares if he sees us? Because battle's almost over. Trying so hard to get that thing maxed. Come on. Come on. 230 hits. Come on. Come on. Come on. Push, 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 push. We're trying, man. We are trying. And unfortunately, it doesn't look like it, man. He is getting whittled down. They're picking him off. Secondaries are chewing him up. Yep. Oh, so close. We got the kill, though. We got the kill. Man, that was a lot of work. Look at that. 9 shells short. Oh, well. That was great, though. And you got to see that thing in action. Now, this is the last battle that I needed in order to win the epic torpedo launcher reload. And just going to go ahead and share more tactics with you guys, especially with DDs. DDs are definitely a key piece when in the game. So as you can see, I'm in the cap. My main thing is getting these caps. There's no need for me to pop smoke and sit in it because I'm not spotted. I'm keeping all the battleships spotted. I see Turpits. He's pushing in. He's trying to duck behind that island. And he's going to try to either come towards me or go towards sea. So that's why we went ahead and dumped those torpedoes off. Backed up, staying unspotted. We got to keep looking at the mini map and see where your detection circle is. That's why I just kept backing up, because otherwise I would have got spotted. And as you can see, torpedoes away. Boom! Got that dev strike and that first blood.
Off to a great start.
Love the sound of that. So again, still over here, I threw 1 load of torpedoes over at sea because I saw the cruiser coming in, and we got 2 defends. We got him chipped down. Knowing he's popping smoke, I want to go ahead and see if I can't get him to reset and get those defends again and maybe get a fire. But the main thing is just trying to get him reset again. And as you can see, we got 2 defends. If you were looking at the mini-map, I had this battleship along with another battleship coming up behind those islands. And as you can see, Marlborough is still pushing. He's pushing. And this is where good ambush tactics. So we went ahead and popped that smoke, keep us covered. And he is at a point of no return. And 1 and 2, just for good measure. And yep, he sees me. I just want to make sure he sees me. I love this. Boop. And see you, bro.
Battleship destroyed. Our team has taken the lead.
Love it. Look at that. Bumped me right up to over 150k in damage. Thank you, sir. So here we go. We got this set up. We have dominated this. We got a thank you from our teammate. We're going to go ahead and keep this cruiser spotted so our battleships can chip away at him. And you know what? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and try to snag that. He's free game, right? He's still floating. And we get a high cal. Nice. We get the medal. And we're going to see if we can't steal that kill. Yep, go ahead, shoot at me. I am not worried about it. And we didn't get it. No worries, we got that high cal medal, so well worth firing those shots. And if you look at the mini-map, the reason why we came out here to head towards A was the enemy DD was last spotted over here. And you'll see I am spotted, so therefore he has got to be over here because the other ships are on the other side. The other way that I know he's over here, and this is only for you guys that are just getting into destroyers, obviously you seasoned guys, you already know what I'm about to say. This little half crescent white indicator at the top is showing me the closest enemy ship. So that is going to be a perk on your gunboat captains. You're going to want to use either a twist in track or perceptive. I would also suggest putting those on a torpedo boat, and that way you know where the enemy DD is, because in a torpedo boat you're not going to be able to go up against a gunboat. Hybrid boat, sure, but a straight torpedo build, yeah, you're going to get smoked. So having that on there and knowing where not to possibly go would be beneficial as well. But as you can see, we got him spotted. Definitely want to get him flushed out and get him dead, and that's exactly what we did. So we're gonna do our job and get him finished off. We see torpedoes are coming in, and we just stay angled, little adjustment, and man, look at that miss. Absolutely love it. You know, he's like, oh, you gotta be kidding me, this guy. So we're just gonna keep firing. We're taking ships off of him, and he go ahead and pop that smoke. Smart move. Now, smoke should definitely be used. Obviously, if you're good to go and you can burn down a DD, yes, but smoke should definitely be used in order to help you escape situations like that. So setting smoke at the very beginning just to cover your allies' advance, I gotta be honest, I strongly suggest against that, because you are going to be SOL if you need it in a situation like this. So obviously smoke is up, and I am dumping torpedoes. Now this guy is going to be smart. He is not going to sit in that smoke. Nevertheless, I'm not sure which direction he may jump torpedoes off at me, so I'm just going to go ahead and take the long way around, because there we go, we get him spotted. Didn't want to go through the smoke, and we're going to keep firing at him, and man, he just disappears. Shots off. And I'm like, daggone it, I'm going to get you. I am just thirsty. Blood in the water. He's got a sliver of health. We are coming down to the very end. And I am getting you. He is dodging. Good dodges, man. I mean, my guy is just dodging. Oh, look at that. Got him. Yes. Ha ha ha. Man, he made me work for it. Good job, though, man. I mean, he really did some evasive maneuvering. Now, that was a great battle where everything was clicking. I mean, look at that. High credits, just shy of 160k. First blood, high cal, 2 depth strikes. We got that epic mod torpedo launcher, and that's what we were after. But nevertheless, we did a good job as a DD, and we got to the top of the leaderboard with 3,440 XP. Now, I went ahead and skipped the adding of that mod to Shima. By this time, everybody should know that it is going to go in the 4th upgrade slot. So just keeping with tactics all the way through this video, as you can see, Shima, he saw that cruiser beached, and he's probably licking his chops. There's only one DD, so if we get him taken out, we got the advantage. So I'm going to go ahead and anticipate that he's going to cut right on through here, wanting to dump those torpedoes off at that cruiser. So we get around the island, we get our first set off, and just in case he moves and tries to cut in, I'm going to get that last set off and make sure we get him. And there we go, we get the dev strike and the advantage. Now, you guys know at the high tiers, 7, 8, and legendary, that there is a lot more sonar and radar about, as well as people who have got builds that are just going to be able to detect those torpedoes and dodge them. So at this range, you know, Shima packs a punch, just one torpedo. So I'm going to go ahead and dump all 3 off a wide spread. This way, no matter what, I'm hoping to at least catch him with 1 or 2. And as you can see, he's staying the course. He's not going to give up broadside to all those battleships. He's just going to keep staying straight. At least that's what I'm banking on. And as you can see, we get one hit. And look at that, 20,434. And bam, he clips the second one. And we get a quicker reload of torpedo tubes. So the team ended up collapsing so fast I didn't get another upgrade. So here is the last battle I would like to share with you guys, showing again how that epic reload pops. And again, more tactics. Marco Polo's pushing. I am anticipating him coming all the way through. So we're going to dump all 3 sets off. I got him nice and close because there's not going to be a whole lot of room for him to be able to maneuver. So you guys will see how he eats it. But I hope that the information in this video is going to help you guys tactics to get this epic mod challenge accomplished, as well as help you be a little bit better of a DD player and anticipate other people when they're playing DDs or other class ships. So I definitely hope all the information helped. Don't forget to subscribe, and until next time, stay frosty out there.